Plus, a mysterious Midlands air base. No planes, no airmen or women. What's the deal with it? We're going to try to uncover the truth behind the barbed wire. Time 6:10 on this Tuesday. Don't go anywhere. News 19 this morning will be right back after this.
Well, hidden behind a thick tree line in Orangeburg County is a military base that few people know about. It's officially called the North Auxiliary Airfield, and it's been around since 1943.
A lot of people haven't heard about this, though. Unlike other bases, though, there's no commander, no airmen, no airwomen, no hangars. Yet this place in the middle of nowhere sees a good bit of military action, so we sent our J.R. Barry to investigate. He gives us a peek at what goes on behind the barbed wire.
The gate used to be open a lot,
That's right. They never did lock it.
but the gate is now locked,
That's correct.
and very few people get on.
That's correct. And when you call out there, most of the time they won't answer or return a call.
North Mayor Earl Jeffcoat is talking about the North Air Base, an out-of-the-way military installation that very few people know about.
Well, we visiting other towns and places from time to time, even in Columbia, 30 miles from here. And I tell them we're from north, and they say, where's north? And we'll say, by the big air base, military base, and they'll say, oh, never heard of it. So it's still a secret to a lot of people.
Located some 3 miles from the center of town, the North Air Base has been around for 70 years now, and it's got one of the longest runways in the country. At 2 miles long, any type of aircraft can safely land here, even the space shuttle.
It was bad weather in Florida, and it come in on the news that said it's a very possibility that the shuttle would land in north. But as it got closer to landing, they said no, they just go move it to Texas.
There was also the time Air Force One made an unexpected landing in the small Orangeburg County town.
The front wheel had a problem and they had to land, but they told me they never was out there, but you could see the plane from the road. They kept that pretty quiet.
Over the years, the North Air Base has been used by numerous military installations, including Shaw Air Force Base, Fort Jackson, and McEntire. Currently, the Charleston Air Force Base uses the facility for training purposes. Huge planes like the C-17 Globemaster are a regular sight for area residents.
Most of the time during the day, you'll see a plane approaching or leaving, and it looks, I mean, like 3 or 4 times bigger than a regular plane, and it's really slow, and it's like it's just hanging in the sky. It's amazing out in the country like this to see something like that.
However, one resident who lives near the base says at times there's way too much activity. Helicopters, planes, and military personnel on the ground, leading him to believe more is going on here than we're being told. He refused to go on camera. Whatever is going on here, Mayor Jeffcoat says the base is always a good neighbor, always willing to help. He remembers a bad storm where base personnel made a huge difference.
They called here and asked if we needed some cleanup, and they sent several trucks and bulldozers and come into town and cleaned it up in just a day or two. So we have our benefits from it. Sometimes some of the people think we ought to get more, but it's a cooperative thing with us.
Well, over the past 3 weeks, we've made several attempts to get on the base, but so far, no luck. What an interesting story, though. Never knew that was there.
I know, that was J.R. Barry reporting.